Hi Leo, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your weekly read for the 30th of September through the 6th of October 2019. We are officially now into fall. Okay, wow, time flies. Yeah, general means it won't resonate with all of you guys, so take from it what you can. If you like what you see, do like, share, and subscribe this video. Make a comment, leave a thumbs up, and subscribe. It just lets me know and YouTube know that you enjoy the readings and the content I'm posting. Shows me your love and support, and it helps my business grow. So if you haven't already, hit those buttons, and I thank you so much for doing it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm ever grateful. It's a timeless read, which just simply means that despite the timestamp given, if you've been brought to this video, there are messages here, so give it a watch. And if you want more messages than this one video has to offer, my suggestion is to watch your moon rising and Venus sign videos. If you don't have time to watch a bunch of other videos, I do offer personalized readings. That information for contact is below in the description. Okay, so Leo, I'm doing a different type of layout this week. I'm using two different decks. I'm going to do two rows. The top row is going to be what's going on in your external world, so what's going on around you in your life. And then I'm going to use the Law of Attraction Tarot here to do what's going on in your mind. What are you thinking about right now? So what are your mental circumstances? Okay, so two rows, two different card decks, and then at the end I'll pull an oracle to tie it all together, okay? I've already prayed and meditated on these cards, so I'm just going to start pulling. Thank you for waiting while I do that. What is it that Leo needs? Well, what's going on in Leo's world right now? What's going on? How many is there? That's 20 too many. Okay, put them. Okay. Sorry, that was a lot of cards. Okay. Okay. I can just say this is your outer circumstances, Leo. That looks like a new beginning. That with more structure on the home front could involve a father or father figure or the father of your children. Beautiful. I love that. You've had some fears around this in the past, though. Something going on with your father or your children or in your family, but there seems to be more structure, happiness, contentment, and that new beginning now. So what's going on in terms of your thinking? What's going on with Leo's thinking? Okay, that card wanted to come out twice. Okay, seems you're nervous about some situation that's toxic or has been unhealthy. Okay. We got a new beginning here with the, well, I mean, love could be on your mind. Home could be on your mind. Okay. Wow, I love it. What a good reading. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead with the outer circumstances first, which usually help define the inner circumstances. So like I said, Three of Wands, we got a new beginning, expansion. Let me go ahead, pick them up. We have a new beginning, some expansion going on in your life with the Three of Wands. You're looking to the world and you're saying, what's next, universe? Bring it. You're ready to expand within your relationships, or ready for a new beginning in terms of a relationship, possibly with a family member, with your father figure, or the father of your children. Okay, you could be looking for a new beginning there. You're very passionate about this. Okay. And you're looking for stability and structure on the home front and around that, you know, around your father figure. The Emperor is Aryan energy, so you could have Aries in your chart, Leo, or your father could have Aries in their chart, or some family member could have Aries in their chart. Okay, the Emperor is definitely Aries, and it promotes order, structure, and authority and leadership, safe boundaries. Okay, it's all about stability and making wise decisions. So you're setting out for more stability on the home front. More happiness, more contentment. And within this relationship, you're wanting to set boundaries. You could be getting wise advice from your father regarding some matter on the home front. And this advice is going to give you a new beginning. Some structure you need or want in order to move forward. Maybe a father figure helps you create a plan regarding something that's going to affect your home front. Possibly work related, you know, it could be work endeavors that provide for you nicely in terms of your, and you're emotionally satisfied by this job. So that's another way to look at this. This could be new beginnings on the job front, could be import, export, since I'm seeing water and ships here. Could be your own business. You could have dealings with clients all over the world, shipping to places all over the world. I do feel this is, you know, with the Emperor here, this is a very stable business. And it's bringing in us, you know, there's a new expansion or beginning that you've started in terms of business that's bringing in happiness and stability in other aspects of your life. So pick which resonates. Those are some of the messages that are coming through. Like I said, your home front, this new beginning is going to bring happiness to you, great happiness. It's also the end of a cycle. In terms of your dealings with this father figure or work or some other relationship. You've been working hard on this, and I do feel like you had to confront a lot of fears and work through them in order to deal with and to get where you are with this expansion and new beginning. Your thinking also has improved. I do feel like for many of you, you were nervous. I feel like you felt like you had very toxic thinking. I think some of you even knew that your thoughts were creating a situation outside of yourself that was equally as negative. You felt trapped. These are some of the things you probably, you know, thought. But basically the Six of Pentacles suggests that this was a pattern of thinking inside of you, Leo, and it was an unhealthy negative pattern of thinking, possibly generational or from crossing over lifetimes. The karma that you're working through now, because karma is what you're paying off. This could have to do with your own addictions or ways of thinking, or other people's addictions and ways of thinking. The cigarette definitely reminds me of having addictions. It's unhealthy, and it lowers your vibration. It's very toxic to you. But I really feel like for many of you, this is past tense. I feel like you were very negative about a situation. Let's just put it in the most easy terms. You had negative thoughts regarding a situation with the father or your home life, okay? But I do feel like this is past tense. I feel like you've since moved forward, and, you know, you've stepped to the door here of somebody's home with flowers. So you're trying to reconcile. I feel like there's a reconciliation here almost. Roses indicate love. So I do feel like, or at the very least, forgiveness or mercy. I just heard in my head, like, you know, you're you're really just wanting to work through it so you guys can both move forward. But flowers typically indicate happiness. Now, I do feel like this is new for you. A new doorway. I don't know that you were planning on doing this, and maybe, you know, now that I'm putting these two cards together, this is a reconciliation and you're very scared about it. Okay, so maybe you're thinking about reconciling with the father, since it does fall under the father figure, and you're very scared about this new beginning. You're very scared about where things are going to go. Okay, I do feel like it's going to head in a perfectly fabulous direction with the karma coming under the Ten of Cups. I do feel like you're going to give your input here in the new beginning. And you guys are going to cycle through a problematic situation. This is in part your thinking. Your thinking is about reconciling. Not only reconciling outside of you, but reconciling your positive and negative thinking within yourself. You're having to create new beliefs. Okay, and toss out old ones that are harmful, that provide you with much anxiety and depression, which then makes you feel anxious and sad and blue by all intents and purposes. And here you have a new beginning, you know. I do feel like you're taking the initiative to show yourself some love here. This is all inward. This is mental. This is where you're at mentally. I do feel like some of you could be looking at your negative behaviors and working through them. Karma being paid. Cha-ching. For others of you, it's all about self-love, and negative behaviors about self-love. Okay. Working those out. And it's paying off. Okay. This could also be negative patterns in you that are affecting your relationships, love relationships, which stems from loving yourself. Okay, your thoughts on love. And I think your thoughts about love, especially if you're female, Leo, could stem from the love of a father, and how there's a connection there with how later in life you are in love relationships with other men. Your relationship with your father is important. And maybe it was a toxic one, and you're finally paying off that debt or working through that matter. But whatever, this is internal. These are your toxic behaviors now. You have to own them first and foremost before you're capable of moving through them, okay? I think you know that. So being that this was a relationships reading, I'm going to pull Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland card for you. What is it that Leo needs to know most regarding the situation at hand? What is it that Leo most needs to know regarding what's going on in their life? Yeah, what did I say? I love it. It's a new day for you, Leo. Success and growth. I think you finally had some forward movement in a situation you've been dealing with practically all summer, if not longer than that. I love this. Success and growth. I'm going to go ahead and read what this means from the book. Until I have these memorized, I will have to continue to read them from the book. I literally have only had this deck a week or so. Okay, so it says, Leo, I'm going to hold this card up for you to see. It says, the energy of manifestation is around you now, and you're being moved forward in a positive way. Stay focused on your heart. When this card appears, success is at hand, and it may happen quickly. Your past efforts are now being rewarded. This is a time of new, flourishing relationships and successful resolutions to conflict and struggle. This is also an ideal period for greater understanding and personal growth. Listen expectantly for messages that will help you see yourself and others in a fresh and positive light. These messages can come from anywhere, your spirit guides, nature, books, or even a television program. They bring new beliefs about love and what is possible. Old ways of thinking and being are coming to an end. Plant these new ideas as seeds and watch them take root and grow. Beautiful. And 8, which is up here, stands for success as well. I love it. So yeah, success, forward movement, the healing of past conflicts and struggle. Okay. For some of you, you're initiating the healing outwardly as well as inwardly. But for others of you, while I was reading this, I got the download that it's the other way around. The family member or the father is actually going to come and try and reconcile with you. Do it, is what I'm being told. It's a big thumbs up and a green light for reconciliations and working through past karmic issues and matters. Okay, Leo? So those are your messages. I hope they resonate. Let me know what you think about the new layout, the new reading with the 2 different decks of cards. Let me know how this is happening in your life. Is it family? Is it work? What kind of relationship is this? What about these internal issues? Let me know if you're going through any of those things that I spoke of. And until next time, do take care of yourself. Love and light always. Namaste, Leo.